All right. Hello, hello. Oh, I am so not used to this. So I live stream other places. And first of all, YouTube, thank you. I'm pretty sure I know that somebody on my channel has gone live. Thank you very much. Um, it sent me an email. Yeah, no, figured it out. Thanks. Um, so this is more than anything, this is kind of a test to see how well this does and how it plays out. It's the first one. I don't expect a lot of people through. Um, I would be happy to throw cards for anybody that comes through. You know, that is kind of the majority of what I do on any kind of streams is do tarot or playing card readings or what have you. But really, at the end of the day, like I've got max 50 minutes. So this is kind of mostly a test stream to see how it goes. So, um, I've been doing some streaming in other places, as I said. And maybe some of them folks will wander through tonight. Maybe they won't. No big deal. Um, but I thought, I've been doing little short videos on YouTube for a while. I might as well do a stream here and there to see how that goes. Um, you don't have to hide this. So at the end of the day, that's one of the things is I'm not gonna stupid chair. I'm not gonna treat this any different. I'm not gonna treat this any different than any other stream. So you are allowed to exist. You could even go get your chair and wave if you wanted to.
I would like to.
It's not like people. It's not like the people that know me don't know you exist. And I can't promise you'll always be around because it looks like Monday nights are a good night for this, which means that half the time she'll be at work. Um, but for now, I'm gonna do this when I don't have clients scheduled or whatever.
Hello.
What? The lag is longer on this one, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. I really wish it wouldn't, but never you mind that. But yeah, so
Like 5 seconds.
so for folks that might be new because it's a new area, my name is Kai, and I have been doing some variety of magical work and things for, um, you're hilarious. Um, I have been doing some variety of magical work for over 20 years now. I'm a professional card reader, although I do tend towards playing cards rather than tarot. I have a deck of tarot cards. You can all talk me into it. Um, Usually on streams, I'll kind of split the difference. But I tend to take a very kind of practical approach to this. So at the end of the day, I am a believer that there is more to it than these things as well. Magical practice has its own effect. But also, if you are not doing your magical practice with a solid backing in a practical, mundane approach, and frankly, with a solid backing in psychology, like a psychological and self discovery approach, you're gonna have limited results. At the end of the day, if you don't think you're deserving of money or a real job, guess who's standing in the unemployment line? If you don't think you deserve it, you're never going to get it. I mean, I see that most often in romance and love stuff, but I see it everywhere. Um, to my right, to my right, while she's splitting the difference currently between chat and talking in person, is Nina. Stream folks, you know her as Gabriella. Uh, Folks from the other stream, you know her as Gabriella. We'll bring that all in line at some point once
Yeah.
we figure out what she wants to do. I quietly know her as the woman of 1,000 names.
Yeah, about that.
But never you mind that. So, and if you've managed to stumble your way through here, you've probably seen some of the stuff I put out on YouTube. So you know the kind of like approach that I take. And in something like this, I'm more happy to get into some of the specifics that I kind of hesitate to put out in other places, because I think there's less to be learned from getting a recipe. I can give you, you know, dill and basil and rice all boiled in a thing and used to wash yourself down as a way of attracting money. I can give you that stuff, right? But at the end of the day, I think we're better served if I teach you how to come up with that crap yourself, right?
I agree.
Because like that took me nothing, and actually that has yet to be tested. I came up with it right now. I will be testing it tomorrow. I think we have everything.
Yeah, I'll test it too.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I have any dill, but we can get some.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, I think we're better off if we all learn to do this ourselves. Like, I think it's true that we call it a craft or an art for a reason. And so, you know, can you get something out of exactly copying somebody else's technique? I mean, if all you want is a magical equivalent of a pretty picture to hang on your wall, you can get an exact copy of somebody else's pretty picture by following their technique. But is that really creating art? I think you get a lot less results. I don't care how good the recipe is. I think you get a lot less results from following the recipe exactly, you know, rather than learning to do it yourself. There's a reason that artistic endeavors, from woodworking to fiber craft to whatever, and things like cooking, like, there's a reason that all of these things that require some flair or creativity are tied in with magical practice. It's because the same techniques apply. You know, when I go in the kitchen, I might have a recipe, but I also have taste buds. And so I can alter that recipe, play with it, do things with it until it works for me. So magical practice should be no different.
I agree.
But anyway, so yeah, I suppose with this being as quiet as it is and with me having a client coming up in a little bit, I suppose this will work for me. We'll call this a hello. And I will stick to trying to do Mondays pending clients. And we'll go from there, guys. All right, y'all have a good night.